Happy Wednesday, everybody. Welcome to Daily Stock Market Analysis. Today is April 19, 2023. If you like the content, please hit the like button. It takes you 1 second to do it. It helps the channel grow, so please do so. Okay, guys, so today, as expected, you can see I have my projections here. We were looking for a little bit of dip. You can see this cycle low in yellow. It's coming here. Okay, so this is on Thursday, tomorrow. So we have one more day. And if I show you Tesla, things are not looking too good. So it's down around 4% after hours. It's mainly due to there was a news where their profit margins are 20% less because they are lowering cost on their models. So profit margins came a bit lower. Let's see if I can find it here, if it shows here anywhere. So that's why it's dumping. Initially, it was not that bad. They were in line, all the financial results, but then they said profit margins are going lower. So now Tesla is dumping after hours. So tomorrow I can expect in line with this Thursday, you can expect a little bit more lower low, and then eventually a dip higher. Okay, so basically tomorrow will be a good day to buy the dip. So maybe a little bit more pullback. Okay, and this is the low cycle low, and then another rip higher to this sell zone. Okay, so and also today, if you see price action is still very bullish. Like there's not a lot to worry about on SPX. You can see it touched this 10 MA line. Okay, it was down in the morning, touched it, and then bounced very heavily. Okay, so this is a very good sign that bulls are in town, and this is not the time to short. Yeah, so we are ready for another pump. So you can see this cycle high is coming here, and also you can see this bigger cycle is coming, this white line. So this all will put upwards pressure, and also there's another blue cycle. Okay, sorry guys. So yeah, so all these will put higher pressure on SPX to go higher. All right, so don't be too bearish yet. Again, look at this chart. We are in the sell zone. Okay, we are in the sell zone, and this rotation is around 6%. It's ideal to take profits and do not take any long positions, but just be careful. Don't be too long, too leveraged here. Look to take profits very quick. Okay. I also developed a new chart here. Okay, this is another chart. This is like a rotation chart. This is for swing trading. So basically, you can see every rotation. Swing trading. For swing trading, you should wait for around 400. Okay, so 400. These are 400 bars. Okay, so basically you can see this is a price with the 400. It's still not there yet. It's 337. So if we reach around 400, at least above 350, 375, 400, that should be a good ideal time to take a swing down position. Okay, so I will show you how nicely this thing predicts. So this rotation is now 337. This was 350. We got a bounce. This was 400. We got a bounce. This rotation was more than 400, but we were ready. You can start going into different direction for a swing trade. So even if you bought around 400, you will be still in profit. This rotation was 800. Okay, so this was a bit low, higher than anticipated. This rotation was 600. This is 387. This was 500, 462, 362. So yeah, so you can see a pattern here, and this was the biggest rotation of more than 1500. Okay, so you can see on average around 400 is a good time to basically go to the other side. So we are reaching there. So plan your activities around that. Okay, again, going back to SPY. Let's quickly see how SPY is doing. Let's go to 1 hour chart and see SPY. Basically, we had a gap down in the morning, and then we recovered and we filled the gap. Okay, now on SPY, still my targets are above. All these are green targets. It can happen later on, they can fill, but as of now, my targets are 421 and 427. All right. And looking at VIX, VIX is telling you a story that we're in a bull market. This only happens in bull market. Okay, VIX is now going in this buy zone, which is below 16. Okay, so let's look at the last time when we were here. We were here in October 2021. Okay, so we are now in, and then the market bounced again. A lot of here, July, June. So this is the time we were in bull market. Okay, so you can see in bull market VIX can go as low. Okay, so but the point is we're getting very close to the end of VIX dump, and a bounce can be coming any soon. So you got to be very careful. We're about to set up a topping pattern. Okay, and VIX is telling you, although fear is leaving, but we're getting to extreme levels of VIX, where you should be anticipating a bounce. All right. Okay, and let's go to Nasdaq. Let's look at here on Nasdaq. Again, we are in the middle. Okay, you can see we are right in the middle line. It's possible we can go around 14,000. Okay, a pump is possible, but on other chart, it's showing we are around. We're very close to this top line, which is a yellow line. So you can see we are very close to the top here. Okay, so the point is be very careful. Do not take too much leverage long positions. Okay, let's quickly look at triple Qs. You can see what's happening on triple Qs. Let's go to 1 hour chart. We gap down and then I think we recover. Yeah, you can see we gap down in the morning and then we fill the gap. All right. And on triple Qs, again, my targets are these two, 322 and 328.9. All right. Let's go to daily chart and you can see this is also finding support on this green 10 moving average line. So it's still very bullish. It's kind of making a flag. It's not letting it break. So it is possible we're going to have a pump higher to reach these targets. Okay. All right. So that's on triple Qs. And let's quickly look at US 30. A little bit down day. Again, one more day, a little bit down and then a pump higher based on what I showed you on MES cycle chart. US 2000 was kind of flat. Let's quickly look at IWM. Almost 0.13%, was down heavily, but then it recovered, but is still not able to close above this yellow line. This is 50 EMA. Again, cycle low is coming around May, beginning of May, first 2 weeks, and I can expect lower prices coming. All right. So yes, on US 30, crude oil is now filling the gap. Still did not fill the gap. You can see it's going as I projected. It's going to fill this gap very soon, and then eventually there's a big risk here around June timeframe. So looking for more downside on crude oil. Natural gas dumping, I showed you 1 hour chart I think yesterday. There's a gap here, so if it comes to that 2.27, that will be ideal scenario to buy. So it can happen tomorrow. So another you can expect another 5% dump, but that will be a really good opportunity to buy natural gas. Okay, so this gap needs to be filled. When that happens, look to buy it. All right. Bitcoin is down 3.5%. Again, not able to close this resistance. You can see there's divergence on PPO and RSI. Okay, and also we got sell signal a couple of days ago on RSI. So looking for a little bit dump, and then on the support trend line around 24-25K, that will be good area to buy. Okay. Ethereum. Let's quickly look at Ethereum. Again, I think looks like this decline started. Maybe it can chop around here and then eventually decline. Okay, around 1800, 1700 to 1800 is a good area to buy. So I'm looking for decline to buy around that time frame. Dollar, again looking for a dump. Okay, it's gonna weaken. It is a bit green today, but not a lot. So still we still see dump in gold and Bitcoin because of that, but it's still nothing major to worry as of now. All right, gold. Gold is now looks like it topped out. Now I'm looking for this support around 1900 to buy again. So it's gonna chop around and then eventually come here. Okay, and then cycle low is coming on 25th of July. So this is a good area to buy. Silver was green today, but follow same footsteps of gold. So looking to just follow gold around June. July time frame. That's the area to buy silver. All right. Palladium, basically I added this. Somebody was requesting me to review this chart. You can see there's a lot of resistance in this zone around 1845. So that's my area to sell. So this is a bullish chart. You can see we are making lower lows and PPO was going higher. RSI was going higher. So this is a bullish chart. You can see PPO was going higher. Okay. And then RSI was also going higher here. So you can see so positive momentum as price is going lower. So now we're breaking out. This is a good target to sell around 1845. TNX, which are sorry guys, TNX, which are mortgage rates, they're climbing higher. There's a massive gap here. Okay, it's possible it can go there and then dump, but now there are gaps up, gaps down. It's still not above this 50 SMA red line, so it is possible we can reject here and then come back to fill these gaps. All right. Bonds, again finding support on this 50 SMA line, this red line, daily 50 SMA. So as long as it's holding, it can bounce from here. All right. Wheats, this is another good chart I wanted to share with you. There's if I go to 1 hour chart on wheat, you can see there is a gap here. minor gap here, so it can come down. Let me actually fix it. Maybe there is no gap. I just want to double check. So yeah, there is no gap, so we can get rid of this, but actually the gap is showing on wheat's ETF. If I go to wheat ETF, you can see there's a gap here, so that will be good area to buy around 6.85. Okay, again it's showing, if I zoom out, you can see price going lower with bullish momentum on RSI and PPO, so that's a good sign to buy. All right, and let's quickly look at gold miners. Again, looking for, actually it looks like it filled this gap. So if I go to 1 hour chart, let's see. Yeah, this gap is filled, so we can get rid of this, but actually it opened another gap today, so it gapped down in the morning, so we can make this yellow. So there is a gap now on the top, and then multiple gaps to the down, so it's in the middle. Again, until gold reaches 1900, I'm not interested in any miners. All right, and let's quickly look at other sectors, which is energy sector going down. Although gold oil was down 2%, it's only down 0.35, so still a lot of strength. But there's a massive gap. This will definitely fill, and then there are multiple gaps to the downside. So I'm not bullish on energy sector. Utilities was up, basically bouncing now. Again, gaps are here, so it's possible we can come down eventually later on and then fill. But as of now, it's above this 200 SMA, this blue line. As long as it's above that, it's very bullish. It could be making a flag for a next leg higher. All right. Healthcare was 0.3%, looking for a little bit more downside and then a pump higher. Financials, again, not able to close above this 200 SMA line. Okay, you can see it's struggling to close above that. Also, resistance coming from 50 downward sloping SMA line. So it's possible we can dump from here to around May time frame, early May. We can have equal lows or lower lows. All right. Industrial sector. Again, a gap to the bottom. Again, a massive gap here. It's possible we can come down, fill it, and then pump higher. Real estate sector looking good. Actually, look what happened. A bullish development today. You can see it closed above this 50 SMA red line. Okay, so that's a bullish development. So it's closed above that. So now it can go higher. But tomorrow is also a follow through day. So it needs to hold above this daily 50 SMA line for it to be bullish. And Tesla I covered, so now it's down 3.73%, so it's right here. Let's see how it goes. I hope it does not keep going lower to fill this gap. There's only one gap left today on 1 hour chart. You can see there's this gap left here. Okay, this gap is still left. Now there's one gap to the downside and then multiple gaps to the upside. So we'll see how what happens tomorrow. Can this be a bear trap and tomorrow we repair to close gain? We'll see what happens. But the point is, many gaps are there to the upside on Tesla. Okay, Apple was really bullish today, this morning. It made a new high. Okay, but still divergence on RSI and PPO. Okay, so eventually this rally will end. But now my targets are 171 and 174. Amazon was very bullish as well, made a new high, but still divergence on RSI. Really want this to close above this these two lines, which are 200 SMA and EMA. Really want to close above that, and then we can repair after that. Google was flat. Again, basically going nowhere, but it's finding support around 200 EMA. So this could be the dip we wanted to see, and now it can repair. All right. Netflix, after earnings, created a gap now, multiple gaps up. Earnings was not that bad, so probably this is probably the bottom, and then we can get another rip higher for now, for short term. Meta laid off another bunch of people, again opened on a gap. If I go to 1 hour chart, it gapped down, still did not fill this gap, I think. Let's quickly review it. Let's zoom in a bit. Yeah, still slightly not filled the gap. So looking for basically the gaps down, gaps up. So we'll see. Maybe near earnings we'll know what's going on. But as of now, chart is looking okay. But there is divergence on our PPO and RSI, so you got to be careful on this. Microsoft was flat. No divergence on PPO. Okay, RSI also has. Okay, now here it's developing divergences. So yeah, basically we're developing divergence on many tech stocks, so we have to be very, very careful. Okay, so we're getting very close to the end of this pump. Okay, snowflakes again, targets are here. Nvidia does not want to dump. Okay, so still looking good. And yeah, our targets are higher here around 289 and 312. All right, AMD was flat. Good, you can see it found support on this 50 SMA red line and this 50 EMA. So it is a bullish sign. Whenever it finds support, it can bounce higher from here. Okay, so AMD is a good time to buy. Okay, I think that's about it, guys. All right, guys, if you are here still now, please hit like button and please share with your friends and family. And I will see you tomorrow. Have a great day. Bye bye.